I'm just waiting for Chris to jump on. I'm just going to start a Facebook Live. Chris I worked with quite some time ago. Oh, just over 12 months actually. So I'm just waiting for Chris to jump on. Chris is watching. He's just invite. Do I have to invite you, don't I? Where do I do that?
Click on the green thing.
Oh, yep.
Anything?
Does that come through?
Not yet.
No. Okay. Because you didn't come through. Just looking for Chris.
So okay, so I've joined you.
Yeah, I've got live viewers as Danielle, Luke, Bernice, Justin, Justine. Yeah, Luke, and Sam, and that's it.
Okay,
Bring them. I'll bring them on camera. Okay, add.
Okay.
Better.
Connecting.
And there we go.
There we go. Got it.
Got it.
All right.
All right.
Ain't betting.
You want to just mute your Zoom?
Yeah. That's better.
Perfect.
Right.
Much better, mate. Hearing you loud and clear.
Yeah, modern technology. We've got to embrace it, and it's something that both of us are learning together. So I'd like everyone to meet my mate Chris. We met back in March 2017, and Chris had some stuff he wanted to sort out with hypnotherapy and NLP, and he asked me about weight. So, yeah, how long did you have the weight issue for, Chris?
Okay, well, I'm 42 now. When I was younger, in my teenage years, I was a swimmer. Got as high as 10th in the state for the medley, which is my event. And so once I stopped competitively swimming, weight just packed on, because obviously I was eating the same food that I was eating as a swimmer when I was burning the calories, but I wasn't doing the exercise anymore. So I'd say for 20 years it's been an ongoing battle for me.
Yep. And sort of what weight were you at when we first started the hypnotherapy?
Okay, so I hit 150. So I was well on my way to my second ton when we started, which clearly for someone that's just under 6 foot tall is not a healthy weight at all.
Yeah. No, it's and some of the techniques we went through timeline therapy and hypnotherapy, and we also did stuff like parts integration and anchoring. So how did you find those techniques work for you? Okay, we'll start with, say, timeline therapy. What did you find that you were suffering from? What emotions?
Okay, well, I actually, most people that know me know that I'm a police officer, and a lot of stress with the job. And one thing that you get really good at being a police officer is you get good at bottling up your emotions, because you see some pretty messed up stuff, and you don't have the luxury of dealing with it. So I was really good at just putting things in a bottle and leaving them there and not dealing with them. And that was starting to have a negative effect on my health, clearly with my weight gaining, and also my relationships, because I couldn't get out of cop mode and into sort of normal mode.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. So okay. So we went through the timeline therapy, and we cleared out would have probably been anger, sadness, any guilt and things like that. So you find that as a weight being lifted off yourself?
I did. It was a funny experience because it started like a trickle, but within 2 days, my mind was just operating on a whole different level. It felt like a dam had burst, and I was able to reconnect with myself. Because all of these things that I've been repressing were just gone.
Yeah.
I couldn't physically get in contact with them anymore. I could remember them, but there was no emotional charge on those events anymore.
Yep. No, that's great. I think that's the result we're trying to get, is to get people to they'll still remember the event, but they won't have that emotion tied to it. And that's excellent, because that would have been part of your process. And then the hypnotherapy side, well, we worked on things like confidence in weight loss, a motivation for weight loss, and infinite energy. I remember that one distinctly. So how did you find it after the hypnotherapy sessions?
Yeah, well, the infinite energy I still laugh at, because we finished the session, and I remember it was at St Leonard's that we met up, and I've walked out of the rooms and I just had this urge to jog, and I couldn't stop myself jogging all the way to the train station, which I hadn't done in such a long time. I just had this energy that I needed to burn off. It was crazy. It was almost instantaneous. Literally within half an hour of the session, I'm jogging up to the train station feeling $1 million.
No, that's good. That's good. That's what that was. Because that's part of your weight loss regime. Is you, one, your diet, and two is just as important as the diet as your exercise. And I'm glad to see that you got the energy and the motivation to do that. So okay, now as we went on, you did lose weight. You did document that weight loss, and were you able to do more things with that weight loss?
Absolutely, absolutely. I set myself a goal. So we did the session in March, and by the September, I'd given myself a goal to run in the city to surf, which I'd never done before, something that I wanted to do, and to run under a certain time, that being 100 minutes, to do the 14.1 kilometres, which for someone in my health as I was in March would have been impossible and probably would have killed me. I ended up dropping 46 kilos in that period of time, and I actually ran the city to surf in 96 minutes. So I actually got under the time that I'd set myself, and did it easily. Probably had plenty in reserve. Probably didn't push myself hard enough, because I probably could have knocked a couple more minutes off that time.
Yeah, no, that's an awesome highlight, because it's something a lot of people never get a chance to do because of health and weight and things like that. And you proved that you could go from an unhealthy weight and really no chance of doing that to a healthy weight, and being able to achieve what you achieved, which was mind blowing. And as I said, you documented it all, and it looked really good. Now, okay, when you were doing the hypnosis techniques and the NLP techniques, what were your experiences during those sessions?
Okay, well, with the hypnosis, I'd never been hypnotized before, so I didn't know what to expect. But it just felt like a really restful sleep almost, but I was fully aware of everything that was going on around me, and I was fully aware of everything that you were saying, to the point that it's almost like I was hyper aware of what you were saying, because it just stuck in my brain so well, what you were telling me, which was all about losing weight and and having a positive mindset to do so.
So you didn't feel like you lost control, or you could be guided into something that you really didn't want to do. It's
No, I felt that had I wanted to, I could have broken the hypnosis at any moment. But I was just so into what you were saying and almost hanging on every word. I felt quite relaxed and didn't want to break the hypnosis. I was hoping it would actually last a bit longer, because it's just such a peaceful experience.
It is. It is a peaceful experience, and I think too, people that come to do come to see people for hypnosis, they come in with a certain issue. They obviously want their conscious mind saying, "I want to give it up." It's their conscious mind that walks through the door. I think the conscious mind brings the subconscious mind dragging and screaming. But that's the subconscious mind is what we work with. And I think by aligning it with the conscious mind so that the two are thinking together, I think you can accomplish a lot. You've proven through an amazing weight transformation and an amazing story where you couldn't do what you did, and you proved that you could do it. Are you planning on any more goals like that in the future?
Yes, I am. This year I plan on doing the City to Surf in under 90 minutes so that I can then the following year get in an earlier starting group so I'm not stuck in the pack. Trying to get around all those peeps up Heartbreak Hill when you're powering along and they're all hitting the wall is quite a dance.
So you're planning on doing any more hypnotherapy for that?
I believe I will be. I don't see why not. I mean, it works.
Yeah.
Why would I not do something that works?
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it works.
Yeah. You proved it right. You proved to yourself that, like, for something that you'd never been involved with before, and then you got involved in it, and you actually seen the benefits of it. It's mind blowing. It's something that's going to stick in everyone's mind, I think. Chris Butterfield and his transformation. Anyway, Chris.
Cool.
Yeah. Any final words?
No, it's cool.
Well, thanks very much for your time. It's been great having a chat and learning a little bit more about hypnosis and some of its benefits, and seeing someone that it actually worked with. It's great. Well, thanks for your time, Chris. And we'll do this again another time.
Indeed.
All right, Chris.
Okay, anytime, mate. Hooroo.
Hooroo.